Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing today spawning from the south, we've got Guard2707 with the British forces, who has Royal Artillery, Mobile Assault and Royal Engineer. Teaming up with him is DarkRegion with Soviets, Soviet Combined Arms, Defensive and Mechanized Support. From the north, we've got Teitoku with Ostheer, Jaeger Armour and 21st Panzer-Division with OKW Overwatch. Both of these are ranged teams. Guard2707 DarkRegion currently around rank 20 and the Axis currently around rank 50. This particular match was from back in June though. Both these teams have featured quite a few times on this channel as well. Because I know some of you guys were like, oh, it's Guard2707 DarkRegion, they're probably going to win, but these guys have also won quite a few games. Who submitted it? You know, that's the big question. Okay, well, quite a lot of damage there from the Kugel. And this conscript engagement, not going too well for DarkRegion early on. And the vessel carrier, meanwhile, for Guard2707. Not really getting too involved with this. Sandbag onto the entrance, interesting idea. Not a terribly good engagement for these conscripts, I have to say. Is he taking Molotovs? No. What is this? This is not a good one for the conscripts. Let's have a quick look at this KD. 2 for 8, yep. Don't use the conscripts like that, ladies and gentlemen. That is not how you want to be doing things. Shooting at a unit inside a building while the Kugelwagen just blasts your conscripts into smithereens. Gotta wait until you get a flamer up there, or wait until, you know, just go somewhere else. Try and probe in the middle. Get your Molotovs. Artillery onto that exit. Jumps out the other side. The combat engineer waiting back there though. Okay, this is a very early mortar pit coming in very far back as well. Really only going to be contesting the middle with that. Oh, maybe actually with barrage we'll reach over here.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
And then trench and a wasp as well.
Taking hits from machine gunners and cheeky bastards.
And through sprays a bit of flame. And backs away.
Watch out! They're hitting our side.
A bit slow on the dodge there, Teitoku. If Guard2707 was paying a little more attention, could have barraged that as well, and maybe even got the Dekrug with a couple lucky mortar shells, but not that likely, really. Seemed like the machine gun was just out of auto-fire range, which is why it shot at the Grenadier instead. The 4 conscripts have pushed back a bit. Did see 21st go for early tech into a machine gun, so that's why a bit less territory control. There's boots on the ground right now, but with the arrival of the machine gun, that should be pretty good against DarkRegion. Wasp coming across though to assist. A couple decent bursts in there. Squad just camped out on the fuel, hasn't been probing down this side. There's more territory there up for grabs. Personally, I never really was that big of a fan of the Wasp. You know, you have to get kind of close to use it quite often, and it's made it too easy for those Grenadiers to Faust you. It can be very effective against machine guns though. If the opponent's going for like a double MG, double pies type build. You can keep it safe against the 222. AC in the build for Guard2707. Infantry support gun for Panzer-Division. Oh wow, a reinforcement half-track from Teitoku. Yeah, this was their trademark now I'm remembering. They love these mobile observation post 251s. Okay, nice move there from the Kubel. Coming to crush the wire, but took a snare on the way in and could be in some trouble. Got the machine gun there covering. Looks like I had to reload. Kubel is going to be able to get away here. No anti-vehicle yet, so the Wasp still doing very well. Usually see a 222 or something at this stage, or a kitten, but no. And so he just sprays a bit of flame, then backs away. Smoke out there from the mortar pit as well, I think. Oh, it's a heavy mortar actually, DarkRegion. Don't think it did the smoking, but he's got one. Go for defensive, that means. Still in control of the victory points though. Has already gained about 120 points. Picked up a second infantry support gun as well. Trying to destroy the cover, got absolutely nuked by that heavy mortar. Soft retreat back to the transport though. This is now in mobile observation mode and just destroy covering everything through the middle. Conscripts there. Still a bit disappointed. Guard2707 has not done anything down this side. Could have relieved a lot of this VP pressure if he just pushed off that point. Don't know what's going on down there. Over there. Well, the heavy mortar's getting quite a few good shots in. Got an AT gun now from Teitoku. Coming in. T-gun doesn't quite set up centrally. I'm not going to get a shot off. It might do here. Missed its shot though. Ooh. Nice cheese now getting some big hits. A really good Molotov value with that. Try and do soft retreat away here.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Cool comes forwards to fight the heavy mortar. We've got the AC on the field, hasn't really done too much. Not much for it to shoot at. Just this Kubel. Okay, pushed forwards with the mid truck. Trying to make use of its in-hold healing. He's backing off to the far side. I mean, it could come down here. This has been guarded by a bunker. Kill off this bunker quite easily. Or the AT gun rotates to get there. And he's finally come off this side of the map. It's taken a long time. Could have stopped at least like 50 points of drain with the earlier push off the fuel.
A fresh mortar crew has arrived.
The mortar from Teitoku. The Wasp out here. Two.
There's a shiny new officer and gentleman ready to go.
Oh boy, there goes the Kubel. Gonna hit a AT grenade, yep, from DarkRegion. Okay, should have been focusing the stern pose. Late retreat, even without the ISG shell, I think the combat engineers were going to go down there. Certainly didn't help things, but they flare up from the mobile observation post. Just using this opportunity to come forwards and destroy a bit more cover. Machine gun pushed in here as well. Allies, so, you know, they've got that mortar pit up.
Emplacement under attack.
Getting barraged at the moment. Push him with the pack for a few shots, but it's too far back. His defensive positioning is working out reasonably well and staying out of ISG range with it a bit. ISGs are actually getting decrewed up here. And then with the AEC, I'm surprised he's not going through to kill off that decrewed weapon. Oh, the damage is split. One onto the AEC, one on the Wasp. So neither of them end up going down. And good hold down here. Ooh. More damage than I was expecting. A lot of SMGs though. Quite squishy against LMG Grenadier fire though, these units. Recon plane up for quite some time here from the Axis.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Incendiary activated.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Clown's assault officer comes through. ISG goes down again. Did activate for the fatherland, providing some buffs and friendly territory. Base howitzers do force a reposition. But still, allies on the drain. About to be 200 down here. Still just camping out this fuel. And making heavy use of this mobile observation post. Not jumping all of these units into the hold at the moment for healing. I never really got a chance to use this too much. It's definitely more of a team game unit. But yeah, we don't see it in too many games. It's, you know, it's pretty good. I'm surprised we don't see it more, and given how popular Jaeger Armour was. The flares providing big vision. Now that packs some aggressive attacks. Mortar pit now. Blasting away though. Officer bringing down some more base artillery again. Flamethrowers on all of those. Trench destroyed by the pack, I think it was. Pushed back in with the machine gun. So the base house is a little bit off to the side. DarkRegion has managed to gain this victory point at least though. Just out of the pack's arc right now. Pack focused on killing the hit, but it's racing through the damage. Got the recon plane up providing vision. The Wasp doing quite well against the Grenadiers though. One pit's brace is worn out. They're continuing to shoot. Incendiary rounds and the UC goes down so fast. But the recon plane's timed out. He's lost vision. He's bringing a Grenadier up here for vision. But the section from the side has finally gotten off the bench. And the pack gets decrewed. Does have Grenadiers there. They're reinforcing. They can eventually recruit. We've got double combat engineers on the repair. He's going to Faust it. It's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, went down out the back. Okay, it does fall. Jumps on the gun. I think he lost a Grenadier though, crewing it. So had a pretty good run, the mortar pit. So probably got its money's worth. More of a loss though losing that mortar pit I think than losing the grenadier. Ultimately. Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here now!
Okay. Gets out of there with the heavy mortar.
Mortar crew ready.
And a T-34 all ready for DarkRegion. I suppose, 16 minutes actually not that fast, considering no T-70. Or quad.
Contact!
Access meanwhile, a load of fuel. Just hurting for manpower. Have a quick look at the KDs again. Okay, so pretty good for Guard2707, but DarkRegion, I mean, that's not too bad for Soviets, really. Teitoku has been suffering. That mortar pit was, I imagine, the main culprit. But the Wasp got a lot of value as well, with no 222 to chase it down. No sprint into Faust. Wasp was reasonably effective for a long period of the early game. Jumps into the heavy cover there. Kissing out. It's one shot in. Mortar missing a lot of shells. Now it's taking some LEIG fire. Okay, the officer bringing down the base RD again. This time he's got airburst shells, so he must have gone for Anvil. And rebuilding the mortar pit. Off to the side now, maybe trying to get it out of ISG range, but we'll maybe open it up to attacks from this angle. But maybe it's not that likely for the Axis to make a move like that since they are so bunched up around that mobile observation post. Fast rotations not going to happen as often. Recon plane plus sector assault. Seems like the Allies are a little bit slow to react. T-34 doesn't take too much, all things considered. A good little flank here. The heavy sappers. Oof. Pack nearly getting decruised. Double snare on the mobile observation post, but now the engineers need to get out of there. Could even lose the 2 Model 1. No, little light cover here, keeping them safe. Looks like he was focusing the high health 3 Model 1 for quite some time during that chase as well. Bit of a mistake. The focus fire targets from Teitoku. And that recon plane didn't do too much. DarkRegion now has a quad in the build. Sector assault still has a little bit left on its timer. See the bumper of this quad is in the circle. Okay. It's the anti-infantry plane that was still alive. I never tested that, like how much of the vehicle has to be in the circle for it to count. Ooh, section down in the middle. Oh! That's the heavy mortar special right there.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
2 LEIG. And they knock out that mortar pit really fast. I thought it would be safer off to the side, but apparently not. Bombardier now from Teitoku. Imagine it's going to be aiming for Elephant next. There is maybe a window here for the Allies to get something going. Only one AT gun to defend the Bombardier, but doesn't seem that likely. Panzer 4 now for Panzer-Division. Well, this is really late. Hearing from manpower, building those double ISGs. Good investment. And yeah, by Guard2707 going for Churchills instead of Comets. You know, the offensive potential not quite as high. So not really going to be diving in, Try and get flanks with the Churchill against the Brombeer, like he will with the Comet. Okay, it's going to come out to the far side. Going for the cap down here as well. Allies going to be back on the drain. They did, you know, maybe drain off about 50 points in the time they lost 30, so they were doing okay for a while there. The heavy mortar still getting some big hits. Panzer-Greens from Teitoku, so maybe we're going to go for some Shreks on them to complement this composition. I think the Brombeer vet gain bulletin as well, so really a big part of his strategy. The Katyusha is going after Jaeger lights. A lot of scatter here though. It's from right at the back of their base. So it really even scratches them, like I've gained a lick of veterancy. Okay, I didn't notice this, but Guard2707 cancelled the regular Churchill build and then stalled for the AVRE instead. Then got a squad wipe, nearly got 2 it looked like. Good start for the AVRE. The Brombeer though off to a slow beginning. This would be a good time for Teitoku to try to get a couple Talamines down. Double flamers on the Royal Engineers, so no sweeping. Getting an engine crit on the AVRE. Oftentimes the only way to really knock it out, or once you know the elephant hits the field. Still quite far away from that. You can see high action fighting, DarkRegion versus Panzer-Division. Both of those very high, 16 command points, but on the other side a little bit slower. Got a mortar pit even further away now this time. But now has access to the heavy barrage on it, so boosts up the range. Trick shot, AVRE trying to go for a shot, but it gets stunned itself by the pack. Target weak point. Still going to pop it off, but didn't get the decrew on the pack. Uh-oh. AVRE is in some major trouble. Oh, it got decrewed. Did it get decrewed by the mortar pit? Oh my goodness. AVRE somehow surviving there. So lucky for Guard2707. AVRE managed to survive. Quick recrew with the Grenadiers. Mass retreat. The unupgraded sections just don't have what it takes against those LMG Grenadiers. You shut the back. This is maybe a better option going. The double ISG's got a decrew on one of them. 3 kills. A bit of a tug of war just through this area of the map from these two players. No player gaining too much of an advantage. We've got a howitzer now for... Cancel that barrage early? I think he might have cancelled it only after like 1 or 2 shells. P-Green's down. AVRE only shooting. Only getting 2 kills there, I think. Splashed quite a lot of damage onto the half track. Now that's quite low. And the P-Greens, that's a big loss. Should have had the camera over there. If the AVRE didn't nuke them, like what really killed them? I don't understand. There's this up here. Shots in. Take the howitzer now. Oh. Time fuse out the back. It's getting some big hits. Enemy is down. Leading the machine gun as well. Another look at the KD. Still DarkRegion. Okay, he's evening things up actually. He's clawing things back a lot. Guard2707 continuing with the big lead. So yeah. Looking pretty good for the allies right now, and of course a few squad wipes against the Axis. So it's not just model damage and reinforcement costs, it's actual units going down, losing veterancy. S35 next for DarkRegion, not a huge surprise. We do have the elephant on the field now for the Axis. The recon plane shot down fast. So that mobile observation post will maybe come in handy a bit more. Putting spotting scopes on it now, it's going to give it huge vision range. Pretty similar to the 222 of the spotting scopes, a bit too. Well, did enough there to get the D crew. The plane's brought in. Spreading the damage around though. Oh, conscript down, no retreat. Before making a bit of a move here, maybe going after the Katyusha or something? No, he's going after the AT gun. Doesn't have the machine gun upgrade yet though, so... Putting himself in a bit of a dangerous situation. Oh, gets a really good hit with the main gun though. S-35 blasting away. Wasn't quite hidden behind the building. The S-35 is going to go in for a chase. He's revealed. Going past that circle. S-35 and Hopper's shoot. Oh, misses the kill shot. Good attempt though. Now barraging with the Howie into the base. 3 kills. Looks like they're actual kills, not medics as well. Quite a lot of repairs with airburst coming in. Axis still way ahead on victory points, so double the points of the allies. So they got plenty of breathing room. So the elephant a little bit of damage, backed away now. So we've got the AEC with the command vehicle upgraded, and now a Firefly. So we can get the big wombo combo going. Treat shot, Shield rockets, and AVRE. Just a huge amount of immobilizing shots back to back, chained together, especially when combined with like an AT gun. It's lethal against even the heaviest of tanks. Okay, P4.
Ready for action. Send orders.
Out on the wing.
Panzer-4 ready.
It's got 2 of them. I didn't notice that. Just picked up another Jaeger light. Must like the vision from them. Would prefer to see the Howie maybe branching out instead of just constantly pointing at the Soviet base and nothing else. Looking for other opportunities. Looks like the mechanized truck going to come up next.
Hold. Regimental HQ for mechanized units will be here.
7 kills so far from the mortar pit. And there's the elephant. Connecting thanks to the vision. I think from the 250, right? 251 rather. And look at the amount of vision it provides. Really good. I don't remember if it's got the same as the 222 or maybe slightly less. Only like 5 less or something. Double rifle nades, they both. The cleanness of connections. Slow coming back onto the side, allowing the Axis easy cap down there. Command vehicle recon plane up now for Guard2707. Looks like the Elephant gonna start blasting the trench. Keeps popping off these rifle nades and they keep getting dodged. Okay, gotta come in now that they're healed perhaps, waiting for that. Not fully repaired with the AVRE, but got some smoke down, getting something cooking. The AC's not pushing in here though. Smoke a good idea to try counter the long range vision of the Axis. Double P4s have switched sides though, looking to come in from an angle potentially. Time fuse out the back. And the heavy mortar barrage as well from the mortar pit, it seems. Maybe bracing through some damage. Uh-oh. The T-gun's setting up here, but it's under a lot of Axis infantry fire. Goes down very quickly. Section inside the trench. I wonder if it got double Jaeger sniped there. It died so fast. And then they steal away that with the Jaegers.
We lost a gun crew.
A third Jaeger. Oh no, that's just a weapon crew. Looks like you recruit one of the LEIGs with it. Okay, coming in from the side. Yeah, the flares. Really is mass retreat. AVRE's on the warpath. Retreat shot missing. Double stun here. Fireflies out the back. Got the anti-tank Overwatch coming in.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
No tulip rockets combined up with all this though. So the Elephant might be able to escape. The damage is getting spread amongst a lot of tanks, but here comes DarkRegion, getting a bit of a flank going, doing some blocking. Panzer-4 having a hard time getting out of the danger zone. Wimby is still alive. 251 not so lucky. 6-pounder down, stolen 6-pounder Jaeger light down, machine gun down. It's a big move from the Allies. About 25 pop cap up. And here we go. P4 with the Blitz circling the S-35. Ducking away from the Zis as well. Shriek coming in just in case. Good little move there from 21st Panzer-Division. Still devastating losses. Rebuilding the half-track immediately. So we've got a few team weapons up for grabs. So he lost his MG and his pack. So we've got the 6-pounder up here. Looks like both teams want it. Is that a fresh Vickers? Relatively new, doesn't have much vet. Oftentimes I feel like at this stage the Vickers not very good as a suppression platform unless it's already got vet. All this light cover around. Really struggles to suppress.
Trying to take one of our points.
3 kills still on the Howie. Feels like he just forgot about it for ages. Oh, there it goes. Caught it on camera. Up to 6 now. Got the airburst barrage going. Yeah, the rebuilt mortar pit already way better. The howitzer. Okay, so Teitoku gonna go for another vehicle. It's gonna be the Panther. Good shot missing again there from the AC. I'm not an expert on exactly how the tread shot functions when you're close to max range like that. I just feel like maybe that's part of the reason why it's missing. I wasn't a huge AEC user myself, so it's not one of the units I'm an absolute expert in. Didn't find it a very fun unit, or one of the ones at least.
HMG crew is ready.
Tank ready.
Okay, Axis tank's healthy, got the Panther joining in now. Second Firefly for Guard2707, that's pretty much going to round out his composition. Plane's ready. So maybe the Axis can get something going here. A lot of pressure on Guard2707, and since he lost his AT gun, can't fend it off that effectively. Still, the victory points have evened up rapidly after that last assault from the Allies. They've just about brought it back to even. So they're looking good right now, but the Axis have pretty much bounced back once the second Panzer IV arrives. Come down to position, really solid bunker buster. Oh, loses his squad, trying to jump back on the weapon as well.
The Firefly is ready to give someone
That was
a
greedy. And the AEC gets sniped off there by the Elephant. Oh no, without that tread shot, harder to line up this combos. In fact, he's going to rebuild AEC. That's how much he needs it. Does have enough resources to rebuild it as well, so why not? Well, it has been out of action, not using the heavy barrage for quite some time. Salvages the wreck. Jumps back on the Vickers. Attempt there going after the one model unit, hoping for a squad wipe. Chusha out the back knocks out the LEFH, like completely destroys it. I wasn't paying enough attention. Is that the second barrage he did on that?
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Might have been. Could have been going for the creeping barrage as well, which is much more precise. Looks like maybe crept in this direction. Maybe. The eyes are back on the drain right now. So Guard2707 waiting for this AEC before making his move. And this is again where mines will be very good for Teitoku. Because of double pyres to plant them with. Has been, you know, spamming up those rifle nades, which is where a lot of his munitions has been sunk, but I would imagine Tellers to shut down this firefight play would be very good. Recon plane in now. Command vehicle. Black base activated to try and shoot it down. Oh boy, he took a lot of damage with that Firefly, and it goes down real fast. Elephant standing its ground. Really needs some smoke going or something. Surprised he raced in that recklessly, given he had vision from the recon. Vehicle recon. Big mistake from Guard2707. That puts the Axis in the driver's seat now. Got the Boombear coming in with the bunker bust. The plane's up. It's taking a while to shoot them down. It's really 5 blasting through that P4 though. Looking for a lucky extra shell. Did see an IR searchlight deployed by Panzer-Division. Looks like maybe he's got designs to go after the mortar pit. Bring the Boombear and Panther across. Elephant back up to full strength. AVRE looking for a different angle. Having trouble. Staying out of the reach of this Elephant, which is a real menace. Get the flares up as well from that mobile observation post. That P4 got very low. Walking Stuka now for Panzer-Division, understandable.
Now available for
I do think
operation.
it is better than the LFH anyway. Guard2707 could build another vehicle, a little bit late on that. Rebuilding the Firefly, I imagine it's going to be again. Using the base howitzers. Doing a pretty good job. Clear off the centre. Points are stopped. Allies down to 132. Okay, 17 pounder, that's what he went for. Let's see if he's gone for another Firefly. Grenadier's down. You see Tread Shot missing again. Oh my god! That elephant went down so fast. That was a really lucky 17 pounder shot. Caught him at the absolute max range. IR Searchlight goes down as well.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Decent walking Stuka gets the 17 pounder very low. Fours coming in, knocks out the SU-85, AVRE getting a little bit low. The rear armour from the Panzer IV exposed. He's trying to outmaneuver the T-34. Alright, P4. Got Tulip Rock stunned in place. And the P4 eventually goes down DarkRegion, bringing up this AT gun. The Firefly though also did go down. Is that to the pack? To the 6 pound rather? Looks like it. Fires dead out the back by the way. Oh, the heavy mortar. It's taken no prisoners. But maybe in some trouble. No, the Brumbear backs away, he gets cold feet. Gonna be really stuck for repairs for a long time after losing 2 Pyos just then. Oh, what a opener from that 17 pounder. Couldn't hope for better really. Just able to complete the cap. Allies are back on the drain. A couple of big kills there, but they're still not in control of this game. They do have larger armies overall, especially Guard2707 should be able to bounce back. So Teitoku's maybe going to save for another elephant. That's still a minute away yet.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Bringing in the artillery, but the Grenadiers just dodge forwards.
The enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
Artillery still doing some okay hits though with all the scatter. Comes the walking Stuka. Quite focused on the 17 pounder. Late on the brace, nearly knocked out the heavy mortar as well. AVRE, big whiff. Cool moves from Teitoku. Oh, but the B-Greens end up going down. Oh, there's the Tread Shot. This time connecting. And then the 17 pounder comes off brace. Will it get one more shot off? Will the P4 knock it out? P4 knocks it out. Brumbear is still alive. Planes in. Big damage on the 2 allied vehicles. The heavy mortar, I think, trying to polish off the Brumbear, doesn't quite get the job done. Maybe the engineers could still do it. Some more snares. They're not going to chase in any further. Huge for the Axis. Nice 17 pounder kill. Able to steal this 6 pounder though, right from under Teitoku's nose. Stuns the Panther in place here. And there's a fresh Firefly hitting the field. Panther's in some trouble. He's gonna go for the final shot, but he doesn't get it. There's just too much anti-tank here. 3 pieces eventually gets through the Panther's armor and it goes down before the Panther with its slow reload can get the final shot on the Churchill. AVRE. Oh boy.
engineer section is waiting for
The
orders.
6-pounder completely destroyed this time around. But even, you know, even if that AVRE did get lost, Guard2707 still with quite a lot of manpower to help rebuild. A fresh squad of recovery sappers.
Field recovery teams are ready to salvage vehicles.
Another observation post flares, you know, getting this elephant. Quite a few hits here. Don't underestimate those flares. The walking Stuka now. Going after the mortar pit with the flame barrage. It's a decent idea. Got a little bit unlucky with the scatter. Oh, the shells,
The enemy are
3 I think, kind of missing, but still doing pretty good damage. And not bracing through this damage either. Doesn't look like it's going to go down though. Maybe with a bit of scatter would have been more lucky. Capping out on the far side. Allies setting up the triple cap here. They are still behind on VPs, but not going to be that way for long with the triple cap. Over's now from Panzer-Division. It's an interesting choice. Quite late in the game. Against a lot of indirect fire, heavy mortar, mortar pit, Katyusha. And a lot of T-34s. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's really the right choice. Surprised he didn't try to squeeze out a King Tiger, honestly. AVRE coming out. Instant retreat by the Grenadiers. Did get them neutralized. Okay, 3 T-34s for DarkRegion, just about there for the anti-tank Overwatch as well. AEC rolling forwards. They're going hunting for the elephant. They find the walking Stuka. Big shot popped off on the elephant. He's coming in with the anti-tank Overwatch now. The AVRE looking for the stump. Oh, this is going to be devastation. Walking Stuka goes down. T-34 goes in for a ram. Doesn't connect. But there goes the elephant. Mobile observation post half track. The Brumbier. Axis doing a bit of a shoddy job dodging away from this. It seemed like they were very slow to realise that they were in the anti-tank Overwatch.
They're down to 100 points.
But either way, that was a devastating push. And they will probably do it. Seems like the Axis have thrown in the towel there.
Reports coming in suggest the enemy is down to 75 points.
Alright. Yeah, some good back and forth in this one. Axis locking things down early on. Allies struggling on the victory points. Got about 200 points behind before they started to mount their comeback. But some good back and forth. Both teams coming up with some difficult to counter options. You know, the elephant backed up by the mobile observation post for retreat and reinforce. Tough to force the Axis away from the middle. The Allies with the AVRE and the anti-tank Overwatch. Eventually it's the Allies who come out on top. There were just a few moments, you know, like that Panther diving after the AVRE. Didn't quite go the Axis way. Come up short slightly. Close game. Do you think Teitoku maybe could have gone a little bit less grenade happy, invested more into telemines? I think that could have really helped because, as I said, no sweepers from Guard2707. And In the late game, he's charging around with all these tanks with impunity. No fear. Pushing in there. And got the job done. But yeah, it's a nasty combo. It's a lot of stun lock with the tread shot, AVRE shot, and tulip rockets. Tough to counter once it all lines up correctly. 21st Panzer-Division, I don't know, some curious build decisions overall. Like spamming Panzer IVs, I mean, they did okay, but it wasn't incredible. Howitzer was very poor. I wonder if it got more than 6 kills before it died. I wouldn't have guessed so. Seemed to spend a lot of time back here on cooldown as well. Always targeting the base, which is just oftentimes a waste. I'm on board with a base barrage if you've just forced like 2 or 3 squads to retreat. Go for glory. Just start blasting the base. Hopefully you get something. That's all good. You might have to look to other areas other than that. But yeah, on top of that, seem to spend a lot of time here ready to fire but not firing. Maybe needs to be a bit more active with it in terms of timing. But yeah, some good action from the first set of planes, but after that, the quad shooting them down quite effectively did seem to limit the Axis offensively. And yeah, that 17-pounder picking off the Elephant with its final shot, absolute max range, but where the Elephant was destroyed was like 3 or 4 range outside of its max. It's just absolute max range at that stage. And it connected, so there we go. A few things in favour of the Allies. GG, well played. Well, anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.